Hello. Hi everyone. I don't know if this is working because I've never done this before. So this is the first time I've done it, and I wanted to stream at 3:33 p.m. Bali time or 5:33 p.m. Melbourne time. But technical issues. So I have no idea if this is working, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I don't know if people can hear me. Is there a way that if there's anyone here that can tell me if they can hear the mic's working? Yeah. So, okay. I have no idea if this was working. So if someone can message me or let me know if this is working, that would be amazing. I have no idea how this works. Just gonna see if I can tune in my phone to see if this is actually working. Hey everyone. Can someone message me and tell me if this is working? Oh my god. I have no idea what's going on. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so sorry guys if you guys are watching me fumbling around. I actually have no idea how this is working. If anyone can hear me right now, or if anyone is watching, can you send me a message that it's working? Okay. I have no idea. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, and I'm gonna assume that somehow when I end this live video that it will be broadcasted, I guess. Eek. Sorry, God. All right. So my name is Inurystri. I'm a vocal sound healer. And basically, I'm just going to share with you guys a bit about my healing journey, and also how I came to become a sound healer. So, yeah, so a year and a half ago, not even a year and a half, a year and 3 months ago, I'd been singing my whole life, singing in various bands, and I always was searching for my voice, and I always thought that the only way I could use my voice was to be in bands, sing covers or make up my own sounds. And it wasn't until I went to a vocal sound bar in Melbourne, which was by Santara and Christian Marco, where I had a huge epiphany that when I heard the sounds of all these beautiful instruments and Daniel's voice and Christian's toning, it gave me a huge epiphany that I'm meant to be using my voice for sound healing, not for bands. And so that was a huge thing. My whole life I've been searching, and I finally found it, and I was super excited. At the time I was working a corporate job part-time. I was also part-time with my terrarium business, and also styling Airbnb apartments for my partner. And basically doing 3 jobs and working right through to the weekends and weekdays merged together, and it just got quite hectic. And I did that for about 4 years, and burnt myself basically. And I didn't do any singing as well, which is my real true passion, that thing in your heart that makes you feel alive and makes you so happy. So, I attended this sound bath, and I was so excited. I realized I meant to use my voice for that. Excuse the construction noise in the background. And then 2 weeks later, which was a year and 3 months ago, I fainted and ended up in hospital with, a stomach ulcer. I had internal bleeding, probably because I was so stressed, doing all these things. I was also treating my body quite terribly. And, I was drinking a lot and, smoking a lot and, just not eating properly, just eating 2-minute noodles or whatever that was convenient. I didn't care, and I was just treating my body really meanly, and, alongside with all these other stresses in my life as well. So, I felt like when I ended up in hospital with the stomach ulcer and, getting blood transfusions, that it was a bit of a wake-up call. The universe just really wanted me to stop everything and reevaluate and really just put myself first. I was forced to not work on anything because I was always putting, my job first and the businesses first and everybody else first, and I was forced to not do anything. And they sealed off the ulcer, and after 5 days of monitoring, and they were giving me bags of blood, and I was really grateful for the beautiful people that donate blood, because it was saving my life. And I just remember I could feel everybody's, each blood donor's energy as I was receiving the blood. And one person's blood was just, it made me laugh so much, because, I just felt that person's energy through the blood that was coming into my body. And I was saying to my friend, whoever this is, has such a great sense of humor, because it made me laugh so much. And then another bag of blood was just so calm and peaceful, and another bag of blood, was quite energetic, that it hurt a little bit. So I was really grateful for these people and for the blood that was coming into my body that was saving me. And, they'd sealed off the ulcer, stopped the bleeding, and they were monitoring me for 5 days. And, so I'm a bit nervous because this is the first time I'm sharing this story publicly. But I'm doing it even though it's personal, and it's quite nerve-wracking, but it's the truth. And I want to be able to help others remember the power of body healing itself. So where was I? So basically, I was getting all this blood, and then they were monitoring me for 5 days. And 5 days later, the doctor said, you're okay to go home tomorrow. And, I didn't feel okay. I said to the doctor, I don't feel okay, you just gave me blood not long ago, and my hands are completely white, and I feel dizzy, getting up. And she said to me, your blood count's a bit low, but you should be fine to go home. And I said, I really don't think I'm okay to go home. And this was approaching Christmas, just over a year and 3 months ago. And so because I spoke up, she said, okay, we'll let you stay one more night if it makes you feel better. And I said, it's not my favourite place to be, but I feel like I do need to stay one more night. And I'm glad I spoke up and didn't just listen to the person in the white coat, because around 3 a.m., which was a few hours before they were going to send me home that morning, I just remember the nurse came in and she checked my blood pressure and she said, oh, it's great. And as soon as she walked out, I did not feel good. I felt terrible, and I pressed the buzzer, and when she came back, I threw up like 9 liters of fresh blood everywhere, all over the blankets. The white sheets turned bright red everywhere. It looked like something out of a horror scene. But I remained completely calm. I was just, if anything, I looked at the blood I'd just thrown up, and the first thing I thought was, oh my God, what a waste, Jane, you've gone and thrown up all these beautiful people's blood. I've been so grateful receiving it, and I've just gone and chucked it all up, and that's all I was thinking is, what a waste, But it just shows how calm I was. And, they inverted my bed immediately. There were 7 people rushing around trying to save my life. They put one of those huge plastic warm bubbles around my body to stop me from losing heat. But I was still calm. I was just so accepting of whatever was happening. And I remember throughout the 5 days they were monitoring me, I would hear in the hospital, code grey, code blue, code all these different colours, and I'd wonder what it was, what does these codes mean? And as I'm inverted there and 7 people or so rushing around trying to save my life, I heard code red and my room number. And I turned around at a nurse and I said, well, at least I know what code red means now. She didn't laugh. She didn't find it funny. It was pretty much probably a bad time to crack a joke, but that's how calm I was. So then I woke up in intensive care. I had tubes down my throat, helping my lungs to breathe. I had tubes coming out of my neck everywhere. It was awful. It was, such an awful feeling. It hurt to swallow because I could feel the metal in my throat. It was quite hard, and it was coming up to Christmas, but there were these snow globes in front of my ward, and there were all these sparkly snow globes, and I just focused on that and was so grateful that even though I was in hospital, I had this beautiful thing to look at. So I was 2 days in intensive care, and after 2 days, they brought me back to the ward, and the doctor came in and had that look on his face, that serious, sad look on his face. And I thought, here we go, And he said, your biopsy's come back. You've got stomach cancer. And I said, okay. But I was quite shocked, but I just listened, and he said, the biopsy's come back. It's quite serious. It's a serious cancer. It's spread to your lymph nodes. It's grade 3. It's an aggressive, rare cancer, especially for people your age. And we want to remove 2/3 of your stomach tomorrow. You have 24 hours to let us know if you want to go ahead with the surgery. And I just looked at him and said, can I have a moment? My body's been through a massive beating. And now you're telling me you want to, remove 2/3 of a major organ. Wow, yeah, I need to think about it. So I had 24 hours, and he said, it's coming up to Christmas. It's urgent. We need to do this as soon as possible. Whilst the doctors are still here before people are away, and also because it's aggressive, and this could be a cure and all this stuff. So I had 24 hours to think about it, and I honestly was considering not to go ahead with it because I believed in the body healing itself. By then, my family got involved, my partner, everyone started freaking out when they heard that I was considering not to do the procedure. But at the time, I was really lucky because my beautiful friend, Saffron, and her housemate, Kylie, is a vocal sound healer. And after everyone, sorry, she's not a vocal sound, a sound healer, amazing. Kylie's an amazing bowl player. Anyways, when everyone went home, Saffron and Kylie brought the bowls into the ward and used these beautiful instruments to put me into a meditative state so that I could ask myself what I needed to do, not what everyone else wanted me to do, but what everybody needed me to do. But what I needed to do for myself. So they put me into this beautiful state, and I was relaxed, and I was able to then filter out all these crazy thoughts and emotions and everyone's opinions, and really just be clear to ask my body and myself what I needed to do. And my high self said, yeah, you've bled twice. It's lucky that you didn't listen to the doctor and allow her to send you home, because had the throw up happen at home, there's no way any ambulance would have got me in time. I would not be sitting here if I listened to the doctor. And, when they did the second procedure, they just temporarily put a copper coil or something around where it burst. So what happened was, where they sealed off the ulcer, initially, when they thought it was just an ulcer, over the 5 days, it basically burst after 5 days from where they operated, which is why I threw up all the blood. And, I told them I know why it happened. It's because over the 5 days, they kept sending me all these young doctors trying to, get blood tests from me. They couldn't get the veins, and every time they punctured my left arm and couldn't get it, they'll try my right arm, and then they'll try my left hand vein, and then my right vein, and then they couldn't get it again, and so they'll try my... So each time they try to do it, every day I'd get multiple blood tests, and, with stress, I'll tense. So I think I'm pretty sure that's why it burst over 5 days. But everything happens for a reason. So I asked my higher self what I should do, and it said, you have bled twice now. They've only temporarily sealed off. Second time. Third time, I might not be so lucky to be in hospital, So my body and my high self said, you need to go ahead with this. If I didn't bleed, honestly, I probably wouldn't have gone ahead with it. I would have just healed naturally, but because of the bleed, I said yes. And so the following day, I was scheduled to have my 2/3 of my stomach removed. Everyone was quite worried, and my whole family was there, and relatives, and there must have been about 15 people in the room just before I was about to go in. And, my beautiful friend Saffron, she brought the bowls in again and just played it, and it calmed everybody down. Everyone was so calm. and it was perfect because it calmed me as well. And at the perfect timing, that's when they came in to wheel me off into the surgery operation room. And I have to say, sound healing is so beautiful, and it really needs to be, more in hospitals where it's needed. It's just got such an incredible calming, relaxing effect for the sick. So I woke up after the surgery with tubes coming out of everywhere. I was saying to the nurse, when I came to it, I said, "Wow, it's approaching Christmas, and you lit me up like a Christmas tree." And I didn't. There was not one point where I felt poor me. There was not one point where I cried. I honestly knew whatever was happening was all happening for a reason. I was really accepting of it. I didn't freak out. I was just really calm about it. And so I ended up being in hospital for 3.5 weeks. I couldn't move from my bed. I had so many tubes coming out of everywhere, but totally calm. When I finally did get out of hospital, it was New Year's Eve actually when I got to go home, and I so many things to say. So I got home New Year's Eve and started recovering there. To show you how calm I was about it all. I knew I couldn't heal by staying at home feeling sorry for myself, and even when I was in hospital, I knew that I had bought tickets to this 5-day bush camping festival out called Rainbow Serpent in Melbourne, and I'd had tickets. I had booked these tickets months ago, and even in hospital, I knew that all of this wasn't going to stop me. So whilst I was in hospital recovering, I would go online and just send feathers and things back home because I couldn't physically shop. So I was just sending all these things back home that I could look forward to. And I remember going home New Year's Eve, and my partner at the time saw all these packages being delivered, and he saw me opening up these feathered things, and he looked at me and said, "Oh my God," because the Rainbow Serpent Festival was going to be in 3.5 weeks' time. And he said to me, "Oh my gosh, you're not still thinking of going, are you?" And I said to him, I said, "Watch me, I am going to be well enough to go. I need to be out in nature. I need to attend the workshops, the healing workshops. I need to be out in nature. I can't be stuck in a house in a room." And even though I'd lost all my muscles because I was skin and bone because I was in bed for 3.5 weeks, and I had to relearn how to eat, relearn how to walk. I needed assistance for the first few weeks. But I just had the firm focus that I needed to be out in nature. And so 3 weeks after, I actually attended a beautiful cancer retreat called the Gola Foundation, which is in Melbourne up in the forests. I highly recommend anyone who has been diagnosed with cancer to attend the Gola Foundation. It was a lifesaver because, whilst you're stuck in the hospital system, you're stuck with their way of healing you, which is chemotherapy, radiotherapy, putting all these toxicity into your body. And the Gola Foundation, even though I still had bandages on my stomach, and I could barely walk by myself, I visualized that in 3 weeks' time I'll be okay to go to this cancer retreat for 5 days, because I heard from a friend that they teach you how to heal naturally. And that made sense to me. So that was wonderful. I attended there, and people couldn't believe that I'd just come out of hospital for 3 weeks, after the diagnosis and the major surgery. But I was just really positive and, total faith that I can heal using natural methods. And yeah, the retreat taught us all how to use a combination of meditation, changing your diet to plant-based, organic, whole foods diet, removing sugar from your diet, refined sugar from your diet, removing caffeine, alcohol, cigarettes, everything. Just they basically taught us that if you want a drastic change, then you need to drastically change what you're putting in your body. Meditate, combination meditation, how to manage your stress levels, not allowing yourself to be constantly stressed out, emotionally, mentally, which is a big thing because in society, people don't really look at those things which really contribute to your health. So managing your stress levels and having a goal and a purpose in life and the will to live. I had strong will to live. I knew, 2 weeks prior to going to hospital, I'm meant to be a vocal sound healer. So that's all I could think about whilst I was in hospital is, oh my God, I just realised my whole life I've been searching. I'm meant to be a sound healer. I can't wait to finally share my voice in this way. It's like my whole life of singing bands and using my voice, it has been building me up to this, And so after the retreat, I went to straight after when it finished, my friend picked me up and took me to Rainbow Serpent. My friends were lovely. They helped me set up the tent and everything because obviously I was too weak to do it myself. But yeah, I got to be out in nature. I didn't do all the, crazy loud music. I think I went to the dance floor once. But the main thing was every day I just woke up and attended the workshops and the meditation workshops and the sound healings and the healings. And it was so good for me to be out there. So basically the whole of last year, I stopped work. I told work that, my doctor has recommended that I do not work for the entire year because I refused chemo. Even though the doctors were pressuring me so hard to do chemotherapy and radiotherapy, the oncologists, they say, if you don't do this, it's going to spread. It's aggressive. It's already grade 3, spread to your lymph nodes. And the fear that they were trying to put on me was so intense. And, I would challenge them, what about other forms of healing that's been around, obviously cannabis oil, THC, CBD, what about Chinese medicine, what about South American medicine, all these other different medicines, plant-based medicines, and they'll look at me like and say there's no proof. And it just didn't make sense to me because they wanted me to do chemotherapy and radiotherapy six weeks after they'd removed a major organ. And I would challenge them. I say, you've just removed a major organ. How can you suggest for me to do chemo that's going to kill my immune system? I need my immune system to get better. And it basically, it just was a war between two worlds. And I decided against what they wanted me to do and decided to heal the natural way. I had no idea how I was going to do it. It was like trying to pave your own way. And I literally just went to a naturopath, received these herbs, and it's interesting that the naturopath, he didn't have that fear base. And he said, a lot of people have healed from taking these anti-cancerous herbs from nature. So I did that, but the main thing was that I flipped my diet. The moment I came out of hospital, I changed my diet completely, flipped it. Before I was pescatarian, still eating seafood. but I totally flipped to feeling like I was a rabbit. Like I was just eating my greens, juicing, drinking juices, green juices every morning, carrot juice, bitter melon juice. I'll be cold pressing all these beautiful juices, vegetable juices. So I was just paving the way myself. I had no idea if it was going to work. Yes, it's a bit scary going against the doctors, but my heart truly believed that, if I did listen to them and go get chemo and radiotherapy in 6 weeks' time, fresh out of the hospital, I honestly, that is what would have killed me. I knew it in my soul. So I would rather try and go down this other path, this, path that I had no idea what I was going to do, to try and heal myself naturally. Um, Anyway, so yeah, I went to Rainbow. It was amazing, and then I ended up going to Earth Frequency. My friend drove me up, and I got to be more in nature. And all I could think about was sound healing. So I was just, when I could have the strength, because it was up and down, I would use the crystal bowl and Tibetan bowl and just keep using my voice and, you know, practicing and training my voice in that way. The thing is, on 2 weeks on the day that I ended up in hospital, I actually had a Skype session with Daniel Santara, beautiful sound healer, because I was saying to him, I need to know how you do this, it's my sole purpose. And we had this Skype session, but I ended up in hospital. So 5 months down the track, my body was a little bit better, and I felt like I was okay to jump on a plane. So I contacted him and I said, what can I do? And he said, you can come shadow me at the pyramids of Chi. And that's what I did. At that point, I'd only met Daniel once and his wife once, and I just, full faith, just went to Bali and had no idea where I was staying. I was just taking Airbnbs a couple of days at a time, and Daniel and his wife, Rasami, they just took me on board like I was part of their family, and it was so beautiful. And I got to do all these sound healings, which was so healing for me. And I just found Bali was so healing for me. All these beautiful anti-cancer fruits, soursop, mangosteen, papaya leaf, everything was just available here. And it was just beautiful because Bali and Ubud, where I was, is such a spiritual place. It's like, everyone from all over the world who's spiritual and is looking for healing goes to Ubud, and it's just such a beautiful energy. And so after a month of shadowing, and using sound as my medicine and also my sole purpose as my medicine, I ended up missing 2 flights, and I was joking, their flight, I just moved to Bali. But yeah, I ended up coming here again and again because it was just so healing for me to receive the treatments here, which is not the usual medical treatments that the Western medical system approves of. But my body felt great. I refused to do checkups. They also wanted me to do CT scans, blood tumor tests to check up every 3 months. And again, that didn't make sense to me because that's just putting my body through more radiation just to see. So I refused that as well. And I just decided the whole year, you know what, I'm just going to put myself in a stress-free environment. So I basically changed my whole diet, removed all the stresses from my life, personally, emotionally, I physically removed myself from Melbourne and took it to Bali because Bali was, healing for me. Not, I didn't feel Melbourne was healing me, being stuck in, suburbs with no nature. I needed to be in nature. And yeah, so I've just been on this healing journey since. Sometimes I think about going back to work, and every time I do, I get stressed so much. I get anxiety, such anxiety when I think about it. I have panic attacks. I'm feeling it now as I think about it, and I just feel like it's my soul telling me, you've just got to focus on healing. So that's what I've been doing. Anyway, so that is my story. Basically, I'm still figuring it out. I feel well, and I'm just going for it. Just feeding my body the right foods, the right fluids, and you know, and doing my sole purpose, which is what I love to do. And whilst I feel stressed out going back to the corporate job, doing website marketing, when I have singing bowl or I'm doing sound healing, it's so healing and it just so relaxes me. So today I'm going to share firstly a really quick guided meditation just to get everyone to relax their body, where you can just close your eyes and lie down, and you can plug your good quality headphones in. Now's a good time. So I'm really privileged and honored to be here to be sharing a live vocal sound healing, my very first one. So I really hope everyone enjoys it or feels it. I basically connect I'm going to try and connect to everybody who's watching and is going to watch this video, so that I can, improve everybody's wellness for all your highest good. And I really hope you feel better after hearing this sound healing. So I guess let's begin. I've also borrowed this beautiful Tibetan singing bowl from a really good friend of mine who collects really old bowls, and this is really special. This is a really rare bowl. I'll show you. So it's got the indent in the middle, and it's just got such a special sound. So I'm really excited to be able to share this rare bowl for you guys. I just noticed people's comments. Thank you so much for your support. And yeah, I'm really excited to share sound with you. So if everyone just wants to drop in and just concentrate on your breathing. It's the first time I've hooked up a mic to myself, and I don't know how to add, echo effects or reverb yet. So it's literally just pure sound that you're going to receive. So I hope you feel it. Okay, so let's begin. So just closing your eyes and just focus on your breath. And just start breathing slowly and deeply. Breathing in the beautiful oxygen and the prana. Breathing slowly and deeply. And perhaps we can just all connect with each other by taking 3 deep breaths together, wherever you are around the world. Just connecting with everybody who's listening in right now. Just all take 3 deep breaths together and just hold your breath on the top of the inhale for a bit to allow the oxygen to flood your body, and then we will exhale together. Okay, So let's begin. Breathing deeply in together. Hold and out. Breathing deeply in together. Hold, flooding your body with beautiful oxygen coming and out. And breathing deeply in together one last time. And hold. And out with a sigh. It's so beautiful. I can feel everybody. Thank you. So just concentrating on the breath. Breathing deeply and slowly. Breathing deeply and slowly as you relax your entire body. Breathing deeply and slowly as you relax your entire physical body, ready to receive sounds. Relaxing your toes, relaxing your feet, relaxing all the muscles in your feet. Relaxing all the muscles in your ankles and your feet. Relaxing all the muscles in your calves. Relaxing all the muscles in your kneecaps. Relaxing all the muscles in your knees and around your knees. Relaxing all the muscles in your thighs. Relaxing all the muscles around your waist and your hips. Relaxing all the muscles around your stomach. Relaxing all the muscles around your chest. Relaxing all the muscles around your shoulders. Relaxing all the muscles down your arms, down to your wrists, down to your hands and your fingertips. Relaxing all the muscles down your back, down and around your spine. Relaxing all the muscles around your neck. Relaxing all the muscles around your throat, around the back of your neck. All the while just breathing deeply and slowly. Relaxing all the muscles around your hand. Relaxing all the muscles around your forehead, around your eyebrows. Allowing your eyebrows to just gently drift apart from one another. Relaxing all the muscles around your eyes and your eyelids. Relaxing all the muscles around your cheeks and your cheekbones. Relaxing all the muscles around your nose. Relaxing all the muscles around your chin, around your jaw. Relaxing all the muscles around your ears. Relaxing all the muscles around the back of your head. Relaxing all the intricate muscles around your face that we use on a daily basis. Just allowing all the muscles to melt away. Relaxing your entire physical body. Your entire physical body is totally relaxed. And relaxing your solar plexus, letting go of all emotions, removing all emotions from your physical body, your spiritual body, your mental body, letting go of all emotions that you had experienced today, yesterday, last week, last month, last months, last year, all the years from the past, letting all emotions go. You don't need them right now. Emptying your solar plexus of all emotions. And now relaxing all thoughts, all thinking, relaxing your mind, emptying your mind space of all thoughts and thinking, removing all thoughts from your head space. Clearing all thoughts from your mind, emptying the space. You don't need thoughts right now either. Emptying the space in your mind. If thoughts come in, just let them drift by like clouds in the sky. Relaxing all thoughts, letting all thoughts go. Nothing else exists right now than the sounds that you're receiving. And now your entire physical body is relaxed. Your emotional body is totally relaxed. And your mental body is totally relaxed and clear. Ready to receive sounds of healing for your body. Just breathe deeply and slowly as you receive these sounds. I'd like to invite everybody at this point to feel free to invite forward all your animal guides, your spirit guides, your angels, your cosmic family, your star family. I'd like to invite everybody to invite forward beautiful angels and beings to come forth to assist us all with this sound healing right now for all of our highest good. Let's all connect together to one another as we all receive sounds together. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all our angels, for all our animal guides, for all our spirit guides, our galactic family, our cosmic family, our star family. Thank you to all the angels coming forth, watching over us right now. Thank you, thank you, thank Just slowly coming back to your body, coming back to your breath, breathing slowly and deeply as you come back to your body, to the space. Just feeling how your body feels, how it feels now compared to how it felt before. Just breathing gently. There's no hurry to move your body. There's no hurry to open your eyes. You can gradually just feel the weight of your body again. And you can slowly move your fingertips and your toes as you come back to this space. There's no rush. And feeling the breath, feeling your body. And let's all just thank our beautiful angels, animal guides, spirit guides, all the cosmic beings, all our star family, cosmic family, all the beautiful angels that we called forth to assist us in this session today. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here with us. Thank you for everybody that tuned in live. Thank you for your presence. Feel everyone's collective energies buzzing through me. I'm so grateful to be of service, to share sound. Thank you for everyone's beautiful comments. Thank you, Caro. Love you too. Thank you, Nelsie. I'm glad you found the live video. Thank you, Snedgen, Zana, Derek. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Tina. So good to see you too. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Angela, for your beautiful comment. Much love back. Thank you, Satnam. It's so true. I agree with you. Thank you, Michelle, for being here. Thank you, Nelsie, for being here. Thank you for your beautiful message, Satnam. Thank you, Holly. Bless you too. Thank you, Anna. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you, Venus. Thank you for being here as well. Much love. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Ali. Thank you. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Pino. Thank you for being here. Much love to you. Thank you, Elsie. I'm so glad you felt the energy. Thank you, Shelley. I'm so glad that the sound made you smile and giggle like you need to go. I love that. Thank you. Beautiful comment. Thank you, Jalin. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that your children want this on repeat at bedtime later. Thank you. That's so super sweet. And thank you, Anastasia, for being here. Much love to you. Bless you. Thank you, Lawrence. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nancy. So much love sending back to you. Thank you, Ollie, so much. So glad you enjoyed the sound. Thank you. Thank you, Lawrence. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I'm so grateful. Wow, I'm so feeling so much love from everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that the broadcast energy still reached you all. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. May peace be with you too. Thank you, Shelley, darling. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. I'm so glad you are here. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you, Peter. God bless you too. Oh, you guys are all amazing. Thank you so much. And I really hope that everybody has a beautiful rest of the afternoon and evening. And may the sounds continue to run through your body cells. May you all have a beautiful sleep. And thank you so much for watching, for being here. I am Inurystri, and if you would like to stay in contact, feel free to send me a message. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful. Thank you, everybody. Much love to everybody throughout these times. And sending so much love to Mother Earth and to all the human beings and all the animals, plants, beings out there. Thank you for Mother Nature for having a break from us. And sending so much love for everybody who's affected or not affected with the virus. And I'm just sending love to the entire planet. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you.